So people seem to be interested in the Facebook groups and how I'm doing Facebook groups. So we're going to go over this video, how I book 15 to 20 calls a week with Facebook groups, selling basically GoHighLevel websites, variations of GoHighLevel websites, GoHighLevel SaaS, whatever you want to call it, all in a subscription model. Started about 6 months ago at 4.6K MRR, ARR 55,700, and that is where we currently stand. Last week was a little bit of a slow week. Like I kind of said in the last video, life has been hectic as shit, and I think I want to make a video. I think my next video might be about how to start an online business while working a full-time job, because man, it is a real pain in the ass, and there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot that goes into it on how to, use your time and energy wisely, and how to really focus on the right things, which is no easy task. So if anyone's interested in that, comment below and I'll make that video. Anyways, let's get into it, right? So Facebook groups. Basically, there are 4 ways to get customers through Facebook groups. And before we get into that, we're gonna start. There's one step that you need to do, okay? You need to kind of start a mini personal brand on Facebook. And this doesn't have to be anything extensive. What I'm talking about is set up a profile. This could be your existing profile if you have your mom and your high school friends on there. Create a new profile, right? This is what I did. Set up like a proper Facebook banner, that maybe lets people know what your company is, what you do. Maybe like, say you do websites, maybe website mockups or something. A quick bio, exactly what you do. And then you're going to post some content. You don't have to regularly post content, but you need to have some posts up that give you some type of credibility, right? So this could be like tips, marketing tips, testimonials from customers. This is probably like the best thing that you could post is testimonials. Some results you've gotten for customers. Like if you're doing websites, it could be website mockups. This is basically what I did. I just posted some testimonials and some mockups, right? Set the banner right, set the bio right, and you're good to go. Have a good profile picture, a good professional profile picture, and then you're good to go. So we're going to get into the 4 ways, right? How you can get customers utilizing Facebook groups. The first way is DM outreach, right? The second way is group posts, so posting in groups. The third way is partnering with group owners. And the third way is start your own group, okay? So we're gonna start with DM outreach, right? This is basically where you're gonna research groups and you're gonna PM, private message, or direct message active members in that group. So you're gonna go into these groups, you're gonna look for people that could qualify for your service. Maybe you're gonna look at their business. Say you're selling websites, you can look at their existing website, and then you can send them a message. This is probably the hardest way to scale, is just like DMing people. I don't know if I've actually gotten a customer this way. I've had some conversations. I think I've booked some calls. Maybe I've got like 1 or 2 customers from just like messaging somebody. But next is group posts. This is how I got to like 2,500 a month, would be just straight group posts. So this was one of my posts. I would basically just make this post in a bunch of groups or some variation of this post, right? With a big colored background, bold background, looking for 3 contractors in need of a free website build, expanding our portfolio. I promise you will love the site. And basically with this, if we close someone, we put them on a trial, like a 2-week trial, maybe a 30-day trial. I did that early on. And then it would be anywhere from like 80 to $100 a month just for a website, right? So you're gonna basically make posts like this, and then you're basically gonna make posts like this. People are gonna comment on these posts. Then you're gonna PM those people and you're gonna talk to them a little bit and try and book them into a call. Now this does come with its issues, okay? And that being said, like, you're probably gonna have to make a ton of posts to actually get one posted. And then of the ones you get posted, a lot of them are just not gonna take off. and some of them will take off. It becomes an issue where, say you make like 10 posts in 10 different groups and they all get blocked by admin or something like that. Then Facebook's gonna kind of just like remove your posts because you've been posting too much. So it can really be hit or miss. It works, but it can be hit or miss. And because of that reason, it can be very hard to scale through just, posting in Facebook groups. But I believe this is like the best way to get your first 5 to 10 customers. In my opinion, if you don't have time for cold calling, like if you can't make like hundreds of cold calls a day, this is probably a better use of your time and a better method to get your first like 5 to 10 customers. So now we're gonna move on to partnering with groups and starting a group. These kind of fall into the same-ish category, okay? So if we go down here, here's some examples of this. This is a group, pressure washing, marketing, and advertising tips. So what you can do, and this is no easy task, but this is what I've done now, is you can kind of reach out to the people that own these groups. They may be open to it, they may not be, but you can form a partnership with the people that own these groups, because some of the people owning these groups are not monetizing these groups. So you give them an opportunity to monetize these groups that they have created, okay? And how this works is you can work out a deal structure with the owners of these groups. You can kind of do this on a pay-per-close basis or a subscription split. And it depends, it really depends who the owner is. I can't say too much, but we've partnered with someone who has a group with about 80,000 members in it. He's a smart guy though. He comes from a marketing background. He's booking us all the calls. He's booking us all the calls. We have to close. When we close, we pay him a set fee. It's basically all I can say about it. You could also work out a subscription split. So say like you're trying to close people for a product of $200 a month reoccurring. Maybe you pay him $50 a month and he gets some recurring revenue from everybody you close, right? That's kind of up to you to negotiate with them if you can make this deal structure work. So this is a great way to kind of maximize Facebook groups. Another great way is to start your own group. And here's an example of that, right? So Drip Jobs is a software, SaaS software for painting contractors. And as you can see, I just covered it up. But as you can see, they've started this group full of painters with 250,000 members. And the benefit of this is, right, you own the group, okay? You can sell your products to all the members as much as you want in this group. And you can also limit others from selling in your group because you can just block all their posts, right? Or you have to approve their posts. So if anyone's posting marketing content or like marketing their offer in your group, you get to decide if it gets posted or not. If you can build a group like this, you're gonna crush it for sure, right? So these are the 4 ways that you can get customers from Facebook groups. And I'm gonna go over something here, last little part of this video, the pros and cons of Facebook group acquisition, okay? The pros being, right, this is basically free acquisition, right? You're not paying to run ads. It's basically free acquisition. You do not have to do cold calling if you're starting out with this method. If you've partnered with groups or you started your own group, you can basically get inbound leads for free. And in my opinion, like I said, this is the best beginner method to get your first 5 to 10 customers, okay? So the cons, what I have found from Facebook groups is people can be very price sensitive. There is a lot of brokies in Facebook groups, and I have got some customers from running ads. I stopped running ads because I'm going all in on Facebook groups at the moment. I'm definitely gonna have to move back to ads at some point. If you wanna scale to the fucking moon, you're gonna have to run ads, okay? That's just like part of the madness. But I find compared to paid ads, people in Facebook groups can be quite price sensitive. As well, you are at Facebook's ultimate mercy. Like I said before, Facebook can limit your interactions, limit your posts. I've had posts pop off, people DM me, and Facebook basically makes it so I can't message them. So it fucks up the whole sales cycle. So you're at Facebook's mercy, and Facebook can limit your interactions, limit everything at any given moment, right? As well, this can be very difficult because you're at Facebook's mercy. It can be very difficult to scale without group infiltration. What do I mean by group infiltration? Basically, it can be very hard to scale with these first two methods with outreach and group posts. If you've partnered with groups or you start your own group, that's going to help scalability a lot because you sort of own the members in some regard, right? So it can be difficult to scale unless you can really get into the nitty gritty of these groups and infiltrate and embed yourself into these groups or start your own group. And yeah, that's about it, guys. That's how you can get customers with Facebook groups. That's how I'm getting customers with Facebook groups. And if you'd like to pick my brain about this, if you want to get started with Facebook groups, you want to learn more, you can book a call with me. Link is in the description. We can chat about it. Maybe I can help you out. If you're interested in this stuff, please subscribe to the channel. You know, helps me out. And yeah, that is about it. So have a great night, everybody. Cheers.